What's up, guys? Brian back to talk about The Walking Dead and how AMC hopes The Walking Dead lasts as long as Star Trek. Good thing, bad thing? We'll talk about it. And how can they keep the show going as well? We have some suggestions and think that it is, because we love The Walking Dead and we want it to be around as long as possible, if not for the next 50 years. So it'd be great to see how they can do it, and we'll talk about that. The images used in this video are property of AMC and other companies. We do not claim ownership of the images used in this video. We're using the Copyright Act for fair use, along with our commentary, criticism, news reporting, and teaching. So basically, like I said, UPROXX article, we'll put the link in the description if you want to read more about it. Check it out. Definitely, it's a good article. But basically, The Walking Dead isn't just the most popular show on AMC. It's the most popular show on all television by a long shot, crushing the 12 million viewers of second place Game of Thrones with its almighty 25 million viewers per episode. So it's not surprising AMC wants the show to go on for a very long time. At the annual Goldman Sachs Communicopia Conference, AMC Network President and CEO Josh Sapin, revealed just how long that long could be, and they use Star Trek as the model he's hoping the network can use. So that's pretty cool, and I don't know how long Star Trek is considered being on. It's been on a couple of times, on the air, off the air. They made a bunch of different movies and everything. I don't know if The Walking Dead will ever become a movie. I like the TV show idea of it, but maybe they could. We'll see how they want to do going about it. But like I said, congratulations, AMC and The Walking Dead. You're one of the best shows of all times and the most popular shows of all times and the most viewed show. That's for damn sure. So I love it. Can't get enough of it. But Star Trek came and went 3 times, Sapin says, via the wrap. We do think that we have a franchise in The Walking Dead that is one of the rare franchises that you can occasionally come across in what we do for a living. Sapin, declared that The Walking Dead has an incredibly long life left in it and will continue for many, many more years, with more spin-off shows, specials, movies, and who knows what else. So what else? So I like the idea of a spin-off. I like the idea of specials and possibly movies if they do it right, if stuff ties in. It would be kind of cool. More video games. I want the Walking Dead video game, like the Grand Theft Auto style video game, or the Walking Dead open world concept kind of thing. I want that so bad. I want it just to be Grand Theft Auto Walking Dead style. I can't wait, and hopefully somebody makes that. I made a video a couple weeks ago about the top 5 best Walking Dead spin-off shows that I want to see, and definitely check out that video to see if you agree with our list and maybe some other new ideas. The Star Trek model isn't bad to convey the idea of a franchise that could last for 50 years, but let's not ignore the problems that particular franchises has had over the decades with low ratings and an inability to escape its niche of core science fiction fans. AMC is already learning the hard way with spin-offs aren't just magically successful because the original brand was. Fear the Walking Dead has already dropped from 6 million viewers at the end of Season 1 to 3.5 million near the end of Season 2. Still a decent number for the network, but 1/10 the success of its flagship show, which is troubling. Of course, they want to replicate the best of The Walking Dead, but they never will be able to do that unless it has The Walking Dead in the name. This is Fear the Walking Dead, which is kind of the generic brand, kind of that. You have the name brand and the generic brand. It's growing on me. It's gone across there. People who know myself and the channel, you kind of know that it's not the best show in my eyes, but they are doing some things right, and they are turning it around, so hopefully it gets more successful. But as Star Trek also taught us, we were always just a creative reimagining away from another compelling and successful burst of new Trek content, with an infinite number of tales from around the world that could be told about Robert Kirkman's zombie apocalypse. There really could be decades of Walking Dead content in store for us. But I want good quality content. I don't want The Walking Dead just slap on it and then be some bullshit show. Kind of like Fear the Walking Dead is. I kind of wish it didn't have the name at all associated with it, because you kind of associate it with The Walking Dead, even though it's pretty not the same by any stretch of a mind, but I just wish it was its own kind of show. So we'll see what they can do, and you don't want to get burned out by a show and content just throwing it out there if they need to take a break or not. But definitely no more BS cliffhanger bullshit like they did with Season 6 into Season 7. If they needed to take a damn break, that would be fine, but they need to answer this question of who Negan killed, and they will right away in Season 7, Episode 1, and we can't wait for that because we're done talking about it. We're ready to move on with our freaking lives and just kill the victims already. Jeez. Negan, I would love to see a Negan show or a season of Negan or 2 of like here's Negan kind of concept. You could see him come from being the gym teacher to his wife and this and whatever, and how he became power of the saviors and going on there as well. You could see the sanctuary being born and being whatever, like too. I'm telling you, they could do it. They could have a season or even 2 of Negan and whatever, and the content would be great because of the sanctuary and Dwight. And then you can even throw Ezekiel in there, how they met before everything too, so you can see the prequel to the stuff on the show. I think that would be a great way of doing it as well. I don't think a movie would be good. I just think a regular television series of, maybe just a short season, like 10 or 13 episodes of it. You could see them go to the hilltop. The saviors get born. Stephen Ogg's character, they go to the hilltop. They deal with Gregory and Jesus and set up the trade for half your shit. They can set up everything there too. You could see more of the hilltop with Jesus on there too, all along in the same damn show. I think would be a great way of dragging out 2 other seasons to see that kind of the Walking Dead prequels kind of thing. And I thought this was great, especially in the connection with Star Trek. Denise Crosby, look, that was her on the left, and that was her on the right as Mary. She was on Star Trek The Next Generation. I thought that was pretty great, and that just came out the other day. And thank you for watching, guys. You guys are awesome. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe to keep these channels going. We can't do it without you guys. And as always, you guys are awesome.